While we're waiting for blue, let's do tail surfaces. Print your templates and layout on Coroplast. On vertical stabilizer, flutes should be vertical, on horizontal stabilizer, flutes should be horizontal, and be sure that this hinge line in the middle of one flute. Usually I like to make tail surfaces from foam, just a 1/4 inch foam with like wooden spar, but just to show that it's possible to make it from Coroplast, I will make it from Coroplast right now. And do not forget to mark center line, because it will be harder to do in the future. And now all we need to do is just cut it. This Coroplast is 4mm thick. It's a little bit on the heavy side, so if you know where to source like 2mm Coroplast, it will be ideal. But this one will work too, just a little bit too heavy. And also you probably will want to seal these flutes somehow. For example, just glue a piece of tape on the leading edge, because open flutes will create a lot of drag. You don't need it. Now we need to make a relief cut for elevator, and it's pretty easy. We just cut one flute off, and that's it. Something like that. Wiggle it back and forth a few times, and basically stabilizer is done. If you decide to put stabilizer like that, then you don't need this tail piece, and also you will have to cut a bit of vertical stabilizer like so. But also you could make a relief cut there, But then you need to insert some barbecue skewer or piece of wood to connect both hulls. For now, I will leave it as is. Ready to continue with fuselage. Remove painter's tape. And now we need to reinforce it. Basically, it's optional, but highly recommended. Okay, so because fuselage is pretty thin, it will be good to reinforce tail side to give it more torsional stiffness. To do that, we need to glue inside wedge from like 1/4 inch foam just below center line. So you can make this flow example from offcuts of the wings, or you can use foam board from Dollar Tree. I will use just like offcut, and this wedge should start right where stabilizer will be and ends on top of wing, like probably there. So we need to cut appropriate piece of foam. I will measure it on a template, and let's say this long. And now we can lay out our piece. Like make a center line. Lay out where it will go and check how thick it should be. $17mm here and 12mm here. It shouldn't be very precise because Gorilla Glue will expand and fill all the gaps. Yeah, it's more like 18mm. Okay, this part is done. Let's check, will it close or not. Yeah, it's not so handy. Yeah, more or less okay. Now let's glue this part to the one side and hold it with the pins. It will be easy to glue whole fuselage with this part already glued. So I will use the pins from there. Okay. And also it's a good idea to sand a bit on the inside, because Gorilla Glue don't like this glossy surface. Now it's much better. And just tiny bit of glue. As I said, like on the center line or little bit below center line, and hold it with the pins. You can also insert pins from outside. Okay, now we also need to reinforce this part of fuselage. It's totally optional, but it will help in case of unexpected hard landing. And also probably it will help with center of gravity, because this nose is pretty short and we have pretty heavy tail surfaces, so it will not help to reinforce this part. You have many options how to do it. In some cases it could be done by inserting barbecue skewers just inside this foam. Also you can glue like piece of sheet of thin plywood right there, and it will be good if it will go all the way to the spar. Also you can use coroplast. Just a tiny piece of coroplast will help a lot. To glue coroplast to the foam, you can scuff it with sandpaper, or you can glue double-sided tape on it, and double-sided tape holds pretty well to the coroplast, and Gorilla Glue will hold pretty well to double-sided tape. I will use just sandpaper. Also, you could make few holes in the coroplast and put glue in there. It will also help to hold it to the foam, and piece will go right there. You should make a gap here, because motor mount will insert inside the foam, so you need just a tiny bit of gap. And now all you need to do is just glue it to the foam. Pretty easy.